a little early. That's always nice. Tad less money, but she. That's just how it goes. Chill day though, pretty chill. Just dropped off some trees, dropped off some plants in Seattle. Easy peasy. Got kind of a good workout. Can't complain, can't complain. Just hope everybody's having a good day. Oh man. I used to be so much better. I feel like I was so much better at live streaming before. I don't know if I'm better now or if I was better back then. Because I feel like I run out of stuff to say a lot more often now, but maybe that's how it always was. Who knows? Anyways, I just wanted to yap. I just wanted to blab. Be a blabbermouth. Just been like, I just feel like I need to. It feels good to blab. I love blabbing. It makes me feel better. And going through some. It's nothing crazy, but just I'm going through some stressful stuff, and you know, it's good to just. I don't want to go into it too much, but it's good to just yap it out. Man, I had an idea for a stream earlier that sounded fun. I don't know if anybody would be interested in it, but it was I dress up like a teacher. And I just talk about, I just teach very silly, I don't know, the idea's there. It needs some depth, it needs some sharpening for sure, but I think it'd be funny to dress up in like a suit, wear some like zero magnification glasses, style my hair, and pretend I'm like just be like a YouTube teacher. I thought that was kind of a sick idea, but I don't know, let me know in the comments if that's a cool idea or if that sucks. I like to get people's feedback. I thought that'd be pretty neat. I'd like to learn just crazy. I want to just teach stuff that I find interesting, would be the whole point. Just weird stuff. Some useless, some perhaps helpful. It's just an idea. Been having a lot of ideas though, which is good. I'm glad my working history hasn't completely stripped my imagination. That's always good. I'm still a pretty imaginative guy. I'm very creative, so that's good. I was listening to this YouTuber guy, and all of his content is just about escaping wage slavery, and he's great. He's great, but oh man, he's talking about how he wasted 20 years of his life at a job he hated, or just working jobs he hated. And I'm like, dang, I'm not that far off from him. Let's see, I started working, we'll say 18. 18 is when I had my first full-time job. The other jobs I had when I was like 16 or 17, the two jobs I had before that were sign flipping and what was the other thing? Sign flipping and then passing out free food samples at Safeway. Those were my technically first two jobs if you don't count. I did yard work for my neighbors and stuff. You know, stacking firewood, mowing the lawn, weed whacking, blah, blah, blah. I did that stuff, but being actually hired by a company, the very first job I had was being a sign flipper. Oh man. Being a sign flipper, it sucked at first until my friend, he gave me the hookup. It was an iPod Touch. I don't know. Actually, I don't know what it's called. I think it was called the iPod Movie. Actually, I had my own, and then I loaded a bunch of movies off of like FraudWire and stuff. But he gave me these sunglasses. You could wear these sunglasses, and then it had two little screens in each eyeglass. And when you put it up to your eyes, it projects, like when you're wearing the glasses, it projects it as like a full movie, like in your glasses. Because it's hard to explain, but picture two little screens And when you put it on, it becomes like what you're seeing is a big movie screen. And when I would do sign flipping, I would just stare. I would just watch movies, and I wouldn't even be moving the sign anymore. I'd just be watching the movie. I remember watching Knocked Up with Seth Rogen. I'm trying to remember all the movies I downloaded. Knocked Up by Seth Rogen was one of them. Gosh, what were the other movies? I was just thinking about this. There was a couple movies I loved watching. Oh, Hot Rod. Hot Rod was one of them with Andy Samberg. There's like a lot of like SNL movies, SNL related movies. I think it was Zack and Miri Make a Porno was like another one, maybe. Anyways, that's not really important what I'm talking about. That was like technically my first job though, and it paid like probably, man, how much did that job pay? It was like 12? No, it had to have been less. I think it was like $12 an hour, like $15 an hour. I feel like that's not right. It was probably like $10 an hour, like $11 an hour. But I remember they had me go to a certain area to sign flip, and I got paid $20 an hour. And back then, bro, in 2010, 2011, $20 an hour was actually like kind of good. It wasn't, I mean, it's not great, but I mean, I remember back when $20 an hour was actually meant something. Like if you were making at least $20 an hour, you were really doing it. In like 2010, 2011. Oh man, I remember, oh my God, I smoked cigarettes on my breaks doing sign flipping. That's insane to think about. Oh my God, I was smoking cigarettes. Ew, dude. Gross. Cigarettes are nasty. I don't mind the occasional cigarette, but being someone who buys a pack of, like, dude, I was buying packs of smokes, and I wasn't really a smoker. I just buy a pack every now and then. But yeah, and then the food sample job. That job, dude, passing out free food samples. If you're into the workforce, if you need to get your foot in the door, honestly, not a bad gig. You just sit there with whatever food that you get selected for the day. Maybe you're hired by a certain company. I don't know. Hopefully you get hired by somebody. If you're getting hired by one company to sell the same thing over and over again, you better hope it's tasty, that you can eat it. Because I worked at Safeway handing out free samples, and that was the job after sign flipping. And I remember that job was sweet. I would like meet like another guy like me. We'd both stand at this table and be like, hey, want to try this out? You want to try out this rotisserie chicken with some crackers or whatever it was? It was great. Or we would sell the deli products. We would give free samples of what they sell at the deli. And Safeway Deli actually had Safeway Deli is actually kind of fire. Sometimes we'd be giving out orange chicken. Like the people from the deli would bring us fresh orange chicken or General Tso's chicken. General Tso. God, I need to look that up. I don't know how to pronounce that anymore. And it was great, dude. When we would feed the people and there'd be like some leftovers, I would just eat the food. Like, you know, sneak a bite, eat some of the General Tso's. Sometimes I didn't even have to buy lunch because you're just handing out food all day. I don't know, not all day, but it was like it was at least 6 hours, I think. Standing there really sucks. Shout out to all the people who got to stand at work. Man, that sucks. I'm sorry you got to stand. Standing at work sucks so bad. My last job, oh my God, I hadn't worked retail in forever, but it was just so. The only reason I took this job is because I hated my old boss. I really just wanted to get out of the junk removal business because my boss was just such a jerk. So I took this job and I wanted to make it like a stepping stone to get into another job. Because I just couldn't stand junk. I couldn't stand working for this guy anymore. I hated this guy. Such a thankless, just smug, condescending MFer, dude. I hated this guy. F you, Lance, wherever you're at. And boy, I lost my trace of thought. I shouldn't have gone on a tangent like that. let's see, what was I talking about? Yeah, so I took this job because I hated that junk removal job. The junk removal job itself was cool, but my boss was just such a jerk. Some days he would just drive us nuts. He would have us drive these crazy routes that didn't make sense. And then I remember he sent us this text about, because there was a conspiracy that he skimped our paychecks, like the tips. And he wrote this letter like, we don't skip your paychecks. Like, some people's credit cards charge more. And me and my friend Sean, shout out to Sean. I haven't talked to him in a while, but we were like looking at this text like, man, this just seems sketchy. Like, this just seems stupid. And lo and behold, Sean put it through AI. He put it through ChatGPT, and ChatGPT, processed it. It only took like a minute or two, and then ChatGPT was like, yeah, there's a whole list of red flags about that. So I don't know. ChatGPT at that point, it's been like a year. ChatGPT was still pretty good then, so I don't know. There's something shady about this guy. I wouldn't be surprised if he skimped our paychecks or tips, whatever it was. ChatGPT was like, nah, dude, that guy's sketchy. And then me and Sean both ended up quitting pretty soon after. I was so sad when Sean left because he was like the one dude I liked working with a lot. We could talk about a lot of stuff. And he was funny. He's a really funny guy too. Man, I miss Sean. Shawnee boy. When he left, boy, that job was even worse. It already sucked when you have a bad boss or just like a jerk of a boss, and he just makes you do stupid stuff, and he's condescending. If you don't even have like a coworker that you're kind of cool with, it was bad. It sucked so bad. As soon as Sean left, I was so bummed. That sucked so much ass. I worked like another month or two before I found this other job, my ex job. And then I took this job to get out of that job. And then this job ended up sucking too. And man, I wish I just toughed it out with junk removal. I wish I toughed it out because, man, this last job is really, just what a pain in the ass it's all been. And the wages suck. Junk removal out here, it's like 25, I think you average like 25 to 30 bucks average, which sounds good, but bro, sometimes you're cleaning up people's old, like, rat infested, bloody mattress. There's sometimes sex toys, pests, cockroaches, bed bugs, bro. And you're supposed to turn those jobs down. But if you're really hungry for money, someone may not turn those jobs down because they need the money. That's why we work a job. We need money. It sucks, but you need money. And dude, 25 to 30 an hour is just not worth it for junk removal. Not really. You can do that. You can do it yourself for like 30 or 30 plus, easy. Because man, your body gets messed up. It gets you in good shape, but sometimes you're carrying, like, one time we had to carry a furnace. It was literally like a stove, like a cast iron stove. We had to carry it up some stairs. Bro, that was also with Sean, I believe. I think it was Sean, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was Sean. And we had to carry this, like, had to have been like 300 pounds. And it was awkward to carry, too. Like, I literally felt like if my hands would have slipped, and we had to go up a staircase with this thing. If my hands would have slipped, I would have been a goner. That thing would have crushed me, and I could have died. Like, that's how heavy this thing was. Yeah, if I would have slipped, lost my grip, and that thing would have fallen on me, and I would have fallen down the stairs, that thing could have killed me. For real. I remember I was trying so hard to just keep it up, like, keep it going up the stairs. Sean was at the top of the stairs. I was at the bottom of the stairs. I was trying so hard to keep my grip steady and everything. And I remember I kind of gave in a little bit, and then the cast iron stove, it scratched a freaking pretty decent scratch into the wall, but I just didn't say anything. I was like, dude, this job sucks. He's lucky we're even moving this thing for him, and I just totally tried to justify it. I feel a little bad about that, but dude, that sucked. And he ended up, yeah, he ended up tipping pretty good too. So I do feel a little bad about that, but man, that sucked ass. Get a little touch. It wasn't like a big scratch. It was just, you know, if you had some touch-up paint, you're all good. Now, if it put a hole in the wall, then I would have been like, all right, I screwed up, dude. That's a little different. If I had put in a hole in the wall, I would have been like, hey, I screwed up. For real. I actually had to do that one time. Me and this guy were taking a couch from upstairs, and from down the stairs, it was like this 90-degree turn. And I remember the ceiling was too short. So when we were trying to get the couch down, you have to angle furniture a certain way when it's like long furniture and you're going around like staircases and hallways that go at like a 90-degree angle. It sucks because it's like a puzzle. You got to rotate it the certain way, so maybe the feet are facing a certain way or the armrests are facing a certain way. And we ended up wedging this couch into the 90-degree turn going downstairs. Boy, did this suck. And I started instantly sweating because it was jammed. It was really stuck. So my teammate was stuck upstairs. I was stuck downstairs. And eventually we tried to turn it and move it, but it was no use. It was pretty wedged and I knew it was going to cause damage. So I asked the guy, the house, it was like a house that was under renovation for whatever reason. And I asked him, I said, hey man, I'll be honest, we kind of screwed up. The couch is a little awkward to get downstairs and we have it kind of wedged. I think I can force it, but it's going to put a hole in your wall. And he was like, yeah, that's cool. I was like, really? That's all right? He's like, yeah. He's like, let it rip. So I went over to the couch and I was like, just all this drywall just fell and it put this huge hole in the wall. And he was like, yep, that's how it goes. And I was like, okay, I'm glad you're cool about this because thankfully that's the only time when I was doing junk removal I put a hole in a wall like that or did any like extensive damage. Thankfully, the one time I really did something like that, the customer was cool and just let it slide. Shout out to that guy. I'd give him a shout out, but I don't want to dox him. He owns a company around here. Really cool guy. All right, how are you guys doing? What's up? Just getting out of work? Yep. I usually crap it out. Hello, hello, hello. Or could pretend to be an FBI agent and try to bust out like daddy chill. Happy Wednesday. Hey bro, are you flying a plane? No, it's just my car. My car is really loud for no reason. I don't even like that it's loud. I'm not one of those guys that's like, dude, my car sounds so crazy. Like, dude, I think that shit's whack. If you have a loud car, shut up. You're lame for that. You and your loud ass car. Nobody cares about your loud car. How many subscribers do you have? I have like, last time I checked, I had 1,534 subscribers. So, still not a ton of subscribers. I'm not like, I feel like once I hit 10K or 20K, that's when I'm going to feel like a big, that's when I'll feel like a real YouTuber, when I hit those kind of numbers. For now, I'm just trying stuff out, man. I'm trying to make it work. I want to eventually make this my main source of income, if that's even possible. I know everybody and their mother does YouTube, but making a YouTube channel and just putting stuff out there, it's like punching your own lottery ticket, but you have more of a chance to win, I think, than a lottery ticket. Because you put in the work that rewards you. Lottery ticket's just pure luck. YouTube channel is like luck and skill. It's a mix of a few things, so a little better than a lottery ticket in my... Yo, Ted, what are you talking about? What is that? In? Did you fart? Bloody smell. How did you get that much? I only have 87 subs. Well, you just do it. That's it. You just make content, whether it's live streaming like me, or putting videos or clips. YouTube shorts. You should make YouTube shorts. That's still the meta. I don't care what anyone says. People are waking up to short form content, but people like it too much to actually stop. That's the issue. So, a lot of people are putting down short form content, but too many people like it. So, it's still being, short form content. People are still like, yo, what up? King Von, what's up? Is that King Von Edits? Is that you? Oh my god, wait, where's my earbud? Oh, there it is. Shut up. Yeah, you gotta make YouTube shorts. I'd actually recommend, I hate to say it, it's King Von. Oh my god. Dude, do people think King Von is actually that good of a rapper? I don't know, man. I'll, you know what? I'll have to give him another chance. From what I've heard, I was like, man, I don't, I mean, he's not bad by any means, but people are saying he's the king. I don't, I don't think so. How are your works? How was work? Good. Very good. Very chill day. I just dropped off a bunch of trees and plants and bam, that's it. It's over. I also filled up some tires. I got like 15 minutes I'm going to give myself to just chill out, talk to you guys for a minute. What it do? Your good works. How are they? Huh? My good works? I don't know what you mean by that. What do you think about Israel versus Pakistan? I have no idea. No, I have no opinion. No opinion on that. I don't really do politics. I took her to the O. Oh my god. O Block. What it do? No, Eminem is a good rapper. Oh boy. Yeah. Nah, I just got out of juvie. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, what'd you go to juvie for? I'm curious. It's probably because you listened to King Von, huh? Thoughts on the, I don't even know what that is either. Uh, Ask me more fun stuff. Ask me about like movies and shows. I don't want to talk about, I don't really talk, I don't like talking about religion or politics. Let's talk about fun stuff. Like video games, movies, shows, hobbies. Let's talk about that kind of stuff. That other stuff's boring. I don't want to talk about that. There's nothing I can do about it. You need to watch The Hobbit. Oh, nice. All right, now we're on movie talk. Nice. I like me some movie talk. Hobbit. I watched one of the Hobbit movies and it was pretty good. Um, I've actually never seen Lord of the Rings, but I mean, I've watched it, but I've never sat down and like it's always been on at like a party or um yeah, it was I only watched Lord of the Rings at like it'd be at like an and I watched it and I was like, man, I don't know. Even as a kid, I was like, I don't think this is that great. I'm gonna go something else. I'm gonna go swimming. uh, but I want to give Lord of the Rings another chance, obviously, because it's such a critically acclaimed movie. I can't just ignore it, especially how much I like movies. Best movie? Oh man, best movie. That's such a hard question, but honestly, every time I watch Forrest Gump, I feel like that's a 10. That might be one of the best movies I've ever seen is Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump is just it's too good. It's everything. It's inspiring. It's sad. It's sort of action packed. It has I feel like it has elements of everything. Forrest Gump, in my opinion, is like a 10. Might be the greatest movie ever. Just my thoughts though. Uh no, Castro. No. No more. No more. I put those down. I'm not gonna lie though. boy, the devil was tempting me a day or two ago. I was like, oh man, I really want to watch this, and I'm glad I didn't. That's how I fell off last time. Because I fell off last time, and then I did, and then I just felt bad. I was like, wow, really? I threw it all away for that? Wow, lame. That was dumb. Good Will Hunting. I've actually never seen that either. I should watch that. Anybody been watching the new Fallout? New Fallout's pretty good. I like. I'm liking season 2 so far. I don't want to discuss. Actually, never mind. Let's not talk about that because I haven't watched. I haven't watched the last episode yet. So, what do you think of going to Afghanistan? I mean, I think for like a once in a lifetime thing, maybe. Is that what you're asking? What do you think of going to Afghanistan? Like to just visit? Or what are you saying? Because I would visit. I would probably only go there one time, but yeah, I'd go to Afghanistan, check it out. Yeah, I would totally check it out. It seemed that would be pretty crazy. I can't even fathom. I couldn't even fathom what that would actually be like. I feel like it would be such a culture shock. I'd be like, whoa. Yeah, totally. I'm more of a for like vacations and stuff. I'm definitely more of a tropical guy. Like I love Hawaii. Hawaii is great. But hey, maybe Afghanistan's pretty cool. I'm sure the food is really good. Any type of food from that part of the world, man, there's some banger. There's some good food out there. I don't think I've had do you say Afghani? Is that how that's how you say it, right? Like Afghani food. That's how you would say it. I don't think I've had Afghani food. I don't think so. I've had a lot of different strains of Indian or like around India, Nepalese, Indian, Tibetan. Man, my geography is so bad. I can't remember if those are all within India or if they're different countries. Oh god, that's embarrassing. But no, Afghanistan, that'd be cool. I would definitely do it once. Do I think I'm ever going to visit? Probably not. Probably not, but if somebody was like, "Hey T Nix, I bought you tickets to Afghanistan. You get a 2 week vacation from work. You and your wife can go to Afghanistan." I'd be like, "All right, that's great. I get to miss 2 weeks of work. Yeah, I'll go to Afghanistan for 2 weeks." Oh man. Let's see what's going on here. Hello from Wakanda. Visit us sometime. Wakanda. I actually, oh man. What? I don't know. Sometimes I don't know if people leave comments. I don't know if it's a trick. Now I know there's Wakanda, Black Panther, right? Wakanda forever. Is Wakanda an actual country, or is it like a city? You been to Las Vegas? No. Hey, Washington State, buddy. What's up? What's up, Kelly? No, I've never been to Las Vegas, and I never want to go to Las Vegas. Las Vegas just seems like a cesspit. Seems like a dumpster. Just shitty people. I don't know. Doesn't seem like a good time to me. Plus, a big part of it is if I was still a drinker, even if I was still a drinker, I don't know. Just being surrounded by that many dumb alcohol fueled people. Like people in public already suck. Then you're adding alcohol to it. Las Vegas sounds like a terrible time. Uh, so no. Las Vegas is a thumbs down. I'm a Las Vegas hater. I don't like it. I don't get the hype. New York. I have been to New York though. I went around New York. Wait, I went near I know I was in Times Square and I was in Washington D.C. And I think that was it. New York was cool. So that was like our graduation. My grandma took me and my cousin to New York for like a graduation present. She said, "You can pick anywhere in the world." And my cousin was like, "New York." And I was like, "All right, whatever." And I'm like, "Oh man, I had a chance to go anywhere in the world, bro." And I went to New York. Now, don't get me wrong. There's good things about New York. I like how ballsy people are in New York and the food. I mean, for the food alone, New York was banger. The pizza and all sorts of pasta I had in New York, absolutely amazing. The food was close to a 10 out of 10 everywhere we went. But it's just it's just a bunch of concrete, man. It's just buildings. I don't know. I see enough of that around here. I don't think it's that great. Now, dude, I could have gone anywhere in the world. It doesn't take much to outdo New York for touristing, like for traveling. I mean, you can go anywhere besides New York and probably have a better time. Oh, that's a crazy take. That's a wild take to say. No, shout out to New York. It was great. It was fun, but I wish I went to like, the Philippines or like Asia or Europe. My brother, he went to freaking Paris. He went to like what's it called? Uh he went to Spain. He went to Spain. Oh my god. Like that's cool. I just went, but you know what? I shouldn't complain because the fact I even had an opportunity to go on a trip like that is great. Not everybody gets that card dealt to them, so I should just shut up and enjoy my experience that I had because I had a good time. So I should not I shouldn't complain about it. Where do hamsters live? I don't know. New Hampshire, New Hampster. Best place I've been to is Germany. Ah, stationed there. Nice. Yeah, Germany sounds great. Some of my favorite beer, obviously. I mean, they know beer really well. I like I said, I don't drink anymore. I don't drink alcohol anymore, but I still like a good beer. And Germans make the tastiest beer I've ever had, like by far. €2? What? Thanks, Stroke. Oh man, the money was for nothing, but the pork's for free. Would you go to Amsterdam? They said they got a red light district down there. Oh, no, 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 no. I would go to Amsterdam, but not for the red light district. No, no, hell no. Ew. I don't know what they're probably carrying something. Somebody just joined and said, shout out from UK. Nice, Shabina. Concrete jungles are too similar anywhere. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just felt like I was in a different Seattle. I was like, this is not that great. Really wish I went somewhere else, but once again, I should just be thankful I had the opportunity. I've been to Las Vegas, too hot. Yeah, it just Las Vegas sounds like it sucks. If you're not an alcoholic, I think if you're an alcoholic, I think that's when it's really fun. I feel like you have to be an alcoholic, and then you can have a ton of fun in Vegas. But if you're not like a full blown alcoholic, like your life is falling apart, I don't know. Las Vegas doesn't seem that great. I'm back from being shadow banned. Huh. Weird. Thanks for that donation though. KTM two stroke. That's awesome. Random and from Europe somewhere, I assume. In Germany, they serve beer at McDonald's. Oh wow, beer at McDonald's. So you can just get a Big Mac and then, oh, I'm so full. Would you go to Russia? Yeah, yeah, I'd go to Russia. I'd go to Russia for sure. I'd go just about anywhere. Hell, I'd go to North Korea if they invited me over there. Just be the one dude. You know, I saw a documentary where they just have these big restaurants and all these tables are set, but there's just no customers. I'd like to be that guy who just walks in there. He's just the only guy, and I just ordered like a grilled cheese, and I'm just sitting there alone. It's just quiet. There's just North Korean waitresses that are like, "Mo wata?" I shouldn't have said that. The old T-Nix is clawing. He's clawing. He's trying to claw his way out of me. Yeah, I'd go to Russia though. Check out Southeast Asia or South America. Yeah, I would like South America. I feel like South America looks gorgeous and it's pretty close. That'd be great. I don't like flying for that long. I would only fly the max I'll go is 6 hours because that's how far it takes to get from here to Hawaii. That's it. Anything over 6 hours, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I just don't. I don't want to do it. I agree, and their meat sausages, yeah. Germans, oh man, Germans got good food. A little bit of schnitzel. Oh man, we have a pretty good place over here that we went for my friend's bachelor party. It was like it's like a bar, but also a restaurant. Great food. We had some schnitzel. I think I had like sliders. It was like pulled pork sliders or something. It's great. You look like Timu Heisenberg. Okay, nice. I'll take that as a compliment. But no, shout out to Beck's. Beck's beer is really good. St. Pauli Girl is like Hall of Fame. And I think even isn't Blue Moon? Wait, Hefeweizen. Uh, I thought Blue Moon was owned by Hefeweizen though. I might be wrong. But any German beer is delicious. Like I said, I don't drink alcohol anymore, but I still enjoy a good beer. Love getting Beck's. Uh, yeah, Beck's is probably one of my favorites. Hello, I'm Lady Gaga. North Korea, have we forgotten about what happened there? What about Cuba? Would you try a Cuban cigar because in the U.S. it is illegal? Yeah, I'd go to Cuba for sure. Cuba would be cool. I'd try a Cuban cigar. I'm not really a big cigar guy. I always wanted to be. I always want to be that guy who's like, yeah, I could just. But I always smoke a cigar and I'm like, this sucks. And I put it out. I just don't like it. Not my cup of tea. Epstein. I saw something about this. Epstein got banned on Xbox Live because his abuse was too extreme. That's got to be a meme, right? That can't be real? I hope it's real. Can you say no? I'm not gonna say that. Where the F my child support? You steady playing on YouTube when Lil Dick. Okay, this guy's getting banned. This is such a lame joke. I'm sorry, Tracy, but come on, you could come up with something better. And it's the same joke. Like, you've seen me before, like 3 or 4 times. Bring a different joke. Oh my God. Random question, stall or urinal? Um, I'd have to say stall, actually. Because you didn't specify whether I'm taking a number one or a two. If I had to take a two and I picked urinal, then, it's a South Park episode. So, I like the stall. I like the privacy of a stall. It's somewhat intimate. You're just sitting there on your public porcelain throne and you're just doing your business. Yeah, stall. I like the privacy. You can go number one or two. Yeah, 10 out of 10 for sure. Stalls are great. Highly superior to the urinal. Highly. I wonder if North Korea has McDonald's. Oh man, that's a good question because McDonald's is infected just about everywhere, but they probably I doubt it. That would be crazy if there was a McDonald's in North Korea. That'd be nuts. Let's see. That one's real. I saw it in the files myself. Epstein was banned from Xbox Live. Oh my God. That can't be real, dude. That can't be real. What about going to Somalia? Hey, I'll go anywhere. As long as I don't get stabbed, as long as I don't know, maybe give me like a handgun and a can of pepper spray or something, and I'm good. I'll go anywhere. Just don't take me where the cartels are. That's about it. I don't want to go anywhere where the cartel is. That's about it. Can you shout out the Nah, I'm good. I'm not gonna shout that out. Fair. Greetings from Lisbon. Where is that? Lisbon? I've never even heard of that. Is that a troll? Urinals are subject to the highest amount of bro side. Bro code. Oh, urinals are subject to the highest amount of bro code. Man, obviously, you never want to turn your head when you're at a urinal, right? Especially if you're like one that's in the middle. Um, but you're ever doing your business at the urinal, but in your peripheral, the guy just has an absolute monster, just like a huge hog. Like you're focusing on you're not looking. I'm just saying in your peripheral, like you can't block your peripherals. Your peripherals are gonna pick up what they pick up, right? But man, there's been a it's only been a few amount of times, but man, when I'm just at the urinal, I'm using the urinal, and I'm just I always just want to be right to the wall. I never want to turn my head, and then they're like, what are you doing? But sometimes I'm sitting there, I'm just focusing on my own stuff, and in my peripheral, I'm just like, good God, I can see that in my peripheral. Like, that's insane. That's nuts. My brother is banned from using restaurant bathrooms. He stinks up the bathroom and it follows him. Is that true? Dang, dude, your brother dumps. Dude, he dumps so hard it like sticks to his clothes like cigarettes. Oh my God. And they're like, "Hey, you're at it. You smell like fresh poop. You got to get out of here. This is a Wendy's. This is a Jack in the Box, dude. You got to get out of here. You can't be smelling like that. You're scaring the hose." That's amazing. What a comment. Hello, the fish. It's true. Been watching the reviews of the recent files being released. Our prime minister made one of his friends the ambassador to the. Oh boy. Somalia's not but a dump. Ouch. Better bring a gun with an extended mag too. Yeah, pretty much. If you check out Mexico, dude, Chiapas, if you don't want cartels, yeah. Do you understand German? No, I don't understand German at all. I only know like one word in German, and that's Scheiße, which means shit. I wonder if they have a Walmart in North Korea. I like this trend. Yeah, I wonder if they have a. Yeah, I wonder if they have a dollar store in North Korea. That'd be pretty cool. Just like little, you go to your dollar store, North Korean general store, and you can just get little $1 Kim Jong Uns, like a Kim Jong Un Pez dispenser or something. That'd be pretty sweet. That'd be pretty cool. It's just everything's Kim Jong Un. It's like a wallet with Kim Jong Un's face where he's like, and then just Kim Jong Un toothbrush. Oh man, Lisbon, capital city of Portugal. Ah, Europe. Wait, huh? Wait, Lisbon, capital city of Portugal, Europe. Huh? I'm American. I'm stupid. Hi, do you playing slot? Do I play like slot machines? No, no. I haven't heard of that before. Yo, what's up, Kosaku? I remember you. Well, that's a very ominous comment, David. David. I like your name, though. Just David twice. You remember. I'm a member. What? I'm a member of the KKK? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up with that? That's quite an accusation. It's always hard when your urinal neighbor is a hogged up autistic man. Yeah, dude. I'm like, bro, that looks like a Pringles can. What are you doing with that, bro? What do you do for work, bro? Hey, Anadonia. I do. I drive big trucks, 26 footers. We don't invite him out anymore. Oh, your poor brother. Well, it's not his fault. His poop smell really bad. Well, maybe it is. Welcome to Goonburger. I missed my period. I'm sorry to hear that. Welcome to North Korea, home of Kim Jong-un. Can I take your private property? Hey, Cross. Oh, God. Nice to see you here. Boy, we're having some, we're having quite the comments today. Good God. Heimheiser is German for home pooper? Like you poop at home? Huh? Hey, what's up, Antonio? How's it going? All right, let's say hello. Let's see. We got Owen. Shout out to Owen. He's a member. He's got the chicken sandwich emoji, the Mexican Goku. Yeah, shout out to Owen. All right, we got Cross, Owen, Antonio, Happy Chappy, Anadonia, Kosaku, Dong Limon, Lou Becker, Emphatic Destiny. I think that's everybody. And David, who said, I'm a member of the KKK. That's quite an accusation, dude. What? Why do people say this stuff? Recently, I've been being called a racist. A lot. Like an alarming amount. And I think it's literally just because they see that I'm white. Which is racist, ironically. Do you know what my name means, Anadonia? I don't know. Is it like a flower? Is it like a type of flower species? Play The Last of Us? I've already played The Last of Us. Last of Us is great. Play The Last of Us. You didn't even say please. I mean, good recommendation, but bro, you can't. You're just coming in here just telling me to play Last of Us? Great. I mean, good game. Big floppy. I shouldn't say it. I shouldn't say it. Hello and goodbye. No, Marshall, wait. Come back. Come back, Marshall. Wait, where are you going? Don't leave. Marshall. Don't do it. Marshall, stay. Your name means the inability to feel pleasure? Wait, what? Is that true? Or I mean, is that true in your case? Do you not feel pleasure? What a terrible, is that even, wow. Imagine having that as a disease. Yeah, what disease you got? Yeah, I can't feel anything good. Everything's bad. Twix? I don't know why 98 brought up Twix, but that's one of my favorite crappy processed candies. My dad went to get the milk. Oh, nice. I'm sure he'll be back any minute. They need to bring John Wick back. I think John Wick had a good run. I think it's over. They should probably leave it. Do you know how to connect with the people from the same language here? What? Yes. Yes, I can connect with people who speak my language. Yes. The answer is yes. Oh my God, dude. What is with this stream? Ah, my God. What is happening? These comments are making me flustered. Let's see. Wow, I sent a super chat, but it won't show up. Oh no. Well, that's lame. Have you ever thought of becoming I don't even know if I should read that. What is that? What is a somebody else read that. Some guy named Grammar's Den 4130 said, "Have you ever thought of becoming a I don't know if I should read that. Something about that word I don't like." No, I'm okay, but it's just what it means. Inability to feel pleasure. Well, what a pretty name, but such a strange it's very strange. That's what it means. Did you ever wonder what a bunch of deaf people would sound like on a roller coaster? Yeah, dude. I know exactly what that would sound like.
It'd be a collection of. Yeah, dude, that's what it would sound like. Why did you say that? Oh my god, that's terrible. And I had to make that joke. There was no way I wasn't gonna do that act out. I'm a European nerd. Nice, dude. I'm an American nerd. What up? It's Paul the OG. Also, thanks for the golden poops, Owen. Appreciate you, bro. Paul the OG. Yeah, it's been a while, Paul. What's up? Missed it. We were talking about Germany. Sending me flowers. Oh, he shouldn't have. Hello from Romania. Thanks. The comments go crazy sometimes. What up, Stank? You're just in time, dude. Today's comments, today's subject, it's off. We're off the chain. It's lit. I don't even think people say that anymore. Rest in peace, Joel Mil. Bro, okay, is this like a this is a new trend? It's like little kids. Okay, it's still better than 6'7" finally died out a little bit. I mean, I'm sure kids still do it, but now it's rest in peace, and then it's just somebody who's alive. Shame on you. Shame on you. I'm a very experienced dude. Graham, tell me what that means. How's your husband? He's great. LOL. Have you ever considered self importation from America? You what? Have I ever considered deporting myself from America? No, I can't say that I have. Whew. Oh man, the comments are on fire. You guys are crazy. And some of the names African Speed. Hello. Rest in oh god. All right, Antonio, it's been real. I'm sorry. Only adults are allowed here. I'm gonna get rid of you. You're obviously like a child or something. No kids. This is a Teen Extremes or Adult Swim only. No kids. No kids allowed. I hate kids. Jules? Yeah. Are you talking about the YouTube stuff? It's been a bit since I'm asking you, but it's good to see you again. It's good to see you too, Paul. What's new with you, man? Anything? Any new hobbies? Any fun? Oh, what's up, Sunflower? What's up? Yeah, I just saw like 20 hidden messages. Yeah, I haven't even read. Dude, I don't even want to open up some of them because the ones that are hidden are typically like, you suck, you idiot. And I'm like, I have an obligation to shellac my bunions. I bid you adieu. Huh. All right. Germany's red light district is like a department store. The higher you go, the uglier and cheaper you get. Oof. Huh? Oh man. My brother self-deported. Wait, what? Damn. Yeah, you're just like, you know what? Get me out of here. I'm just gonna go up to, no, not gonna make that joke. Pause. The old T-Nix is always trying to claw his way out, and I gotta get back in there, old T-Nix. We don't want you out here anymore. Could an artificial intelligence ever be truly conscious, or is it conscious, or is consciousness inherently biological? Now that is a great question that I'm flattered you think I could even answer that. Or maybe you're asking the chat. There's no way you're asking me that. I mean, look at me. Do I look like the guy who can answer that question? Oh man, that's hard to say because there is the simulation theory that we all live in a simulation. And if that's true, then consciousness is fabricated. But I don't believe in that theory. I don't believe we live in a simulation. Um, but a popular belief is that everything was just created by God or something. So if it was created, now if that was also true, if God did create everything, then consciousness is also fabricated. So that would mean artificial intelligence can also become consciousness then. if it's all made from creation. But I think I lean more towards biological. That's my thoughts. I think it's more of a biological thing. But hey, I'm just some guy. This stream is extra unhinged today. Yes. What do you think about Diddy? I think it's funny because I never liked Diddy. I always felt weird about him like way before. It's probably all those parties I went to and saw how he acted and um yeah, no, I never even as a kid. Oh boy, it's just bad taste. I'm not trying to make jokes. I'm talking about when I was a kid. Oh my God. This just sounds this is I walked into this one. But I'm gonna be a man and push through. So even as a kid, when Biggie, Tupac and stuff still playing around like more often. I mean, people still listen to that all the time, but I remember when Diddy was pretty popular in early 2000s. He's the one who kind of brought like the flashy white outfits and kind of pumped up the fashion trends in rap quite a bit. And like even listening to his music, I never thought he was very good. He's like, "Yo, we can bring my friends and you can bring your friends and we can make friends." I don't know. I forget what song that is, but oh my God, any Diddy song I heard, I was like, dude, this guy, even as a kid, I was like, dude, this sucks. And shame on him for dragging that lady by her hair and just all the horrible things he's ever done. Dude, shame on that guy. That guy sucks. I don't like Diddy. They need to bring the OG Iron Man, aka Tony Stark, not Doctor Doom. Nah, Doctor Doom. I pick Doctor Doom over Tony Stark. Did you know that there's a tunnel under Ocean? There's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard. I don't know where that is. I don't know what you're talking about. On the top floor, you can pay 10 euros for a two-bagger. Emphatic, you seem to know a lot about this red light district. Did you buy a couple ladies over there? Is reality something that exists independently of our consciousness, or is it shaped entirely by perception? Oh, damn, I like this guy. I'm also not. I don't think I'm quite smart enough uh, to rebuttal. Something that exists independently. Oh wait, is reality something that exists independently of our consciousness, or is it shaped entirely by perception? I like this guy. I hope this guy subscribes and comes back again. Cause man, I love this stuff. I'll do my best. I'm not the smartest guy, so I gotta think. Um, Man, that is a really good question. I think reality is just something that exists independently. That's what I lean more towards. Um, because I think things are just there. I don't think it's there because we're imagining it. Because you can walk into a room, my wife could come in here. I'm like, hey, what color's that? What color's that chair? She'd be like, dark blue. I'm like, all right, I see dark blue. That seems like reality to me, but I don't know. Maybe it's like a hive mind thing where all of us are just projecting reality at the same time. Because you hear a lot. I think it's popular in like Buddhist culture or monk culture as well. I'm not sure. Wait, I don't know if those two are separate. Those might be under the same umbrella. But in some ideology, boy, this is my brain is frying. Oh my goodness. They What was I gonna say? I lost my trace of thought. Damn it. Oh yeah. So they in some ideology, religion, whatever, they think that how do I say this? Boy, you really got me thinking. Jesus. My brain is like whoop. They believe that humans are souls, but we're all part of one hive mind. Like we're one mind. It's here's how it's been described. I think this is under Buddhism. So picture this. When you're not born yet, picture all of us as a wave, right? Humanity as a whole, being born, whatever. It's a wave, right? And that's our collective consciousness, whether you're alive or dead. It's a big wave, right? And when you're born, It's a little droplet flips off of that wave. That's you. And then that's your life. You're born, and as you get higher and higher into the air, that's you getting older and older and older, and then eventually you reach the peak. And as you get older and older, you go back down, and then you die and splash back into that wave. Now, I like that. I can kind of, that's one of the few ideas that I'm like, all right, that could make sense. That makes the most sense to me. Um, you worship Putin? What? I worship Putin? Where did that come from? Are you against racism? Yes, of course I am. Racist people are stupid as hell. Yo, not all kids are bad. No, I know. I'm just joking around. Basketball head. Hey, we got a basketball player. My mental health sucks and my parents won't allow me to take therapy. What should I do? Um, Start a YouTube channel and just complain to strangers on the internet like I do. What's up with your mustache? Were you inspired by a certain German dictator? Okay, first of all, that's like this. That's like it would have to look like this. Do you not see my mustache? My mustache is far more just better. Simply better. I feel offended. Or just a narrow upper lip. Who is this? Who? Nicole, get out of here. Racism is earned. Just play. You don't need or want therapy. They will try to brainwash you. Oh boy. That's I want to say that's dangerous thinking, but not necessarily. You definitely have a potential to be brainwashed. It's like, "Oh, so you hate your parents." It's like, "No." It's like, "Oh, yeah, you hate your dad." It's like, "Oh, no." That's what happened to Shane Gillis. He talked about that. It's like the therapist just kept trying to get him to hate his dad. But no, I think there's good therapists and bad therapists out there. But it's kind of like you gotta, you gotta try on a few hats to get the right fit. Shut up, Nicole. He's yapping. Dang, AJ, holy cow. Yoshi is probably the worst dinosaur out there. What kind of dinosaur has cheeks? I don't know. I don't think that makes him. I don't think that makes him the worst per se. We doing this. The thing is, oh boy. All right, that's what they do. Had what? Oh my god. Okay, dude. Chill. Oh my lord, what is with people today, dude? These are some pretty hot takes. Good God. What the hell is wrong with you people? That guy needs therapy. Holy cow. Whew. That is wow, there's really that guy was dead serious too. Oh my God, that guy was actually serious. Oh good God, help us all. Help us all. There is quite a there's mass mental illness across the world. It's getting worse. And you know what? It's that damn phone. Can you prank call my friend? Um, Actually, do you really want me to? That kind of sounds fun. Well, I'm on my phone right now. Can you prank call my friend? How about ah, dang, I don't think I can do it right this second. I would love to do it. I used to be quite the prank caller. Oh man, I was a menace. Good God. I tried doing it like I was really good at it when I was like my early teens. And then I tried to do it, I tried to recreate that lightning in a bottle because man, I was on fire with the prank phone calls. And then I tried to do it when I was in my like mid 20s or early 20s and it was terrible. I sucked at it. Please, here's his number. Don't share that. Don't share his number here. Congratulations. Oh, what I win, Octagram? Did I win something today? Am I the 1000th streamer you've seen today? How many of you have doom scrolled today? You getting your doom scrolling in? Getting your daily dopamine spikes? Here's his number. Call that. It didn't show up. I don't think you can share people's phone numbers on YouTube, which is probably a good thing. I'm glad you didn't share that because you don't know who's in here. Somebody else will probably prank call him and call him something terrible. You don't want that. Or you probably do, actually. Doom scrolling. Yes, that's what I said. Doom scrolling. It's that damn phone that's holding you back. Same phone I'm using, except this is somewhat. It's not super productive, but hey. It's the best way I've found to grow my channel so far, so here, I will do it one by one. No, bro. No. Oh, whoops, I accidentally hid the channel. Oops. There we go. Okay, you're unhidden. Don't post people's numbers on the internet. That's really dumb. No, dude, stop. Stop doing that. Dude, stop. I am actually going to ban you if you don't stop. Dude, don't share your friend's number on the internet. That's so dumb. No, dude, I'm not doing it. You can't tell me what to do. Just do it. All right, this is obviously a little kid. Goodbye. Now you're banned. I told you I'd ban you. They still don't get it. These kids, dude. Raise your kids. Don't raise your kid on an iPad. Come on now. Hello from Canada. Nice. I like Canada. Man, these freaking iPad kids that come in here, man, they have no attention span. They're like, do this, do that, do this, do that. It's like, bro, raise your kids. Teach them some manners. Put on some parental guidance. Let them just go on raw YouTube. What's wrong with you? Jesus. People wonder why the world... Oh man, I'm gonna get a little doomer here, but people wonder why the world sucks. It's because of a lot of crappy parents. That's a big reason why, because you're letting your kids just go willy-nilly on the internet. Man. Damn it all to hell. Do a backflip, I got you. Easy. Easy peasy. Easy. All right. Well, I think this stream has gone on long enough. If you guys enjoyed this chat, make sure to like and subscribe. Catch me next time. Catch me tomorrow, actually, around noon to 1 Pacific time. I stream around the same time every day on my work days for lunch break. Well played, sir. Well played. See you guys later. Have a good night, day, wherever you're at.